It's a wonderful place to play football here. We have a fantastic public. We have an adoring public. They know their football.
This is Under the Skin, Newcastle United.
That's the DNA of Newcastle United. Bobby Robson summed it up perfectly.
What is a club in any case? Not the buildings or the directors or the people who are paid to represent it. It's not the television contracts, the get-out clauses, marketing departments or executive boxes. It's the noise, the passion, the feeling of belonging, the pride in your city. It's a small child clambering up stadium steps for the very first time, gripping their parents' hand, groping at that hallowed stretch of turf beneath them, and without being able to do a thing about it, falling in love. Newcastle is so special as a city because of its people, because of who and what we are. We love our football. We're a one football club city. Everyone is involved in the football club in some way.
Newcastle, hub of the northeast. Newcastle is a modern city crammed with life and vitality.
Great city. It's a sort of working class city. Everyone works hard.
Hard work, graft, that's what Newcastle is about.
Newcastle's built on mining and shipbuilding.
The greatness of the city has been built up on coal and shipping, and the accessibility by water.
We're on a river, we have a port. Those are like, you know, your real working class roots. I think that totally shapes the people here.
Typical Geordie. Warmth, friendliness. I think we're quite a welcoming bunch.
Wild and loud, funny. They're really funny.
Loyalty is a big word. They will support their team through thick and thin.
Look at where you go. There's nothing better than our public.
The football club is right in the centre of everything. When things are good and positive, I think it has such a wave that runs deep through the heart of the place.
There's this sort of, you know, heavy work, heavy industrial work throughout the week, and then on the Saturday everybody kind of piles towards St James's Park, and it's this release.
Newcastle upon Tyne is the greatest city in the world, bar none.
You can tell him now, if you're watching it, we're still fighting for this title.
Where do we start?
When I was a kid, for a day I watched the full Newcastle United history because my dad had the DVD.
The club's had a mixed history, but there is a history there.
51, 52 and 55 were the last three times they won the FA Cup.
Home with the FA Cup are the Wembley Heroes.
1969 was their last trophy they'd won. It was the Old Fairs Cup.
I will love it if we beat them. Love it.
Newcastle is Keegan's kingdom.
They called them the entertainers because they were.
Ginola. It's simply world class.
Neutrals at the time were watching those games for goals, for entertainment, for drama. Newcastle brought all of that.
It was a great brand of football.
An amazing time in the club's history.
I was born and bred in this area, and so I know the Geordie instincts.
Bobby Robson was a legend. He was loved by all, no doubt. One of our greatest managers.
In terms of history,
Big tradition.
It's a big history, and I think it all feeds into how we feel about the club.
I'm delighted for the Geordies. Their time's coming.
Mike Ashley's reign as Newcastle United owner is over.
Newcastle want a football club that tries. They don't demand success. They just want a football club that tries. And we never ever had any ambition under our previous owners.
The club was a zombie club in the Ashley years. We weren't going to achieve. He wasn't going to put any money in. He was maintaining the status quo.
Fans gave up their season tickets, fans did protests and things like that.
It kind of felt a bit pointless at times.
That never is going to sit well with Newcastle fans.
The club have been sold to the consortium with immediate effect.
We, as fans or former players, we didn't get a choice in who our owners were then, and we don't get a choice in who our owners are now. But what's happened now is that Newcastle is alive again. Newcastle is united again.
It has re-energised the city.
Newcastle is once again being ambitious. Newcastle United is once again trying. That's all our fans want, and they've got their football club back.
The stadium's there, it never leaves you, and it's got such a powerful presence in the city.
It's in between everything.
Doesn't matter which angle you approach Newcastle from, you can see St James's Park.
The football club and the ground are right in the middle of the city. As soon as you enter Newcastle, you can see it. You can see the cathedral on the hill, as it's called.
I think it's symbolic, really, of the power the stadium has over the city.
There's no greater arena to play football in than St James's Park.
The atmosphere and the ambience and the noise factor and like the enthusiasm that you pick up from the public. You force a corner and you think you've scored a goal.
You get off the bus or off the metro, people just stream towards the ground on a match day. There's always like a crackle in the air.
Walking through town, the atmosphere, the feelings, and you always see, whether it's nana and granddads, brothers and sisters, boys and girls, whoever it is, everyone has to have that black and white shirt.
The place is absolutely buzzing. All roads lead to St James's Park, and the closer you get to the ground, the noise, the passion and the intensity grows. Once you're inside the ground, it's just magical. You've got 50,000 Geordies there to support a team, to support a city, to get behind the players.
You will struggle to find a better atmosphere in the Premier League.
There's nothing louder than 50,000 Geordies.
The atmosphere is unrivaled. The flags, the noise.
Pride, passion, atmosphere.
When we come out and we see everyone waving the flags and the big displays, I just think it creates an atmosphere that we feed off.
You never quite know what to expect. You enter the stadium and you're hit for the first time with new sensations every week. And so I stand on the touchline for the first few seconds, taking it all in. To be the home manager of all that power that you have with the crowd is very special.
There's just an energy in there like no other place in the world. When we score, wow.
If you put their shirt on and go out and work your socks off, they'll love you. They'll cheer you every single week.
I'm committed every day to bring success and good times to Newcastle players and Newcastle supporters all over the world, and I'll continue to do that while I'm here.
It's basically just an incredibly exciting time to be a Newcastle fan.
The sky's the limit, really.
It's just a matter of time before they're successful. It's great for the city. It's great to have the buzz back. Yeah, Newcastle is back.